So wherever we last left off, we were playing Druid. We've just gotten the very last ancient forest that I believe is on the map, although there's a few very specific places where there could be an ancient forest. Right about there-ish, maybe. Nowhere else here, but we have enchantments in all of these locations. We have our forest shepherds running around, basically taking control over everything that exists and could exist, and are just conquering the rest of the map by merely exerting some pressure and presence. In the meantime, we're trying to get rid of the Baal people, B-A-L-L, or B-A-A-L, and the barbarians, although that doesn't seem like it's going to happen any bloody time. I've changed it, don't worry, it's just Twitch being stupid. It is literally just Twitch being stupid. I know. But yeah, it's time for us to build an army, kick these people out of the temples of Baal, and claim basically everything else that exists. Yeah. Also, I would really love this gold mine. You see how much it produces, right? Right? We're not getting it anytime soon. And the floating cube is producing a lot of garbage for us to deal with. Sure. Get me another legendary being. Get another Ent. And then we are going to take control over everything and have our siege units ready, willing, and fully enabled to go and murder a lot of people. I have every ancient forest on the map, and there is just no easy way for me to deal with this stuff as of right now. Silence. Come, forest shepherds. Conquer this territory for us. I'm not going to show you guys every single forest shepherd fight, because it's just going to be awful. All of these people and their spectral weapons and spiritual natures, and they just don't know what's good for them. They just need to relax and just let us curb stomp. Get out of my ancient woodland, or I swear to God. What? How are you resisting the poison? Don't you dare tell me that the dwarves are resisting poison. That's stupid. Alright, fine. Well, Dvala's gonna go die now, because I'm not gonna lose an entire ancient woodland because the game just decides you lose an ancient forest. Really? All these neutral dwarves? Wow. That is dumb. Anyway, the horrors are also flooding this region, so a floating cube finally awoke, and now we're having horrors invade from the void. Excuse me, I've got 2 ancient woodlands to go and fix, because the dwarves apparently just decided to say, hey, you know all that stuff you just did? How about we just don't do that? Yeah, so use special power, just carry paths over here. We're fixing these problems. What units do you even still control? You know, just leave all these here. Take everything else with a grain of salt, and you're going to go and transfer to the other ancient woodland that just got ticked over because the game just decided why not. That's fun, right? Right. There's another one that was taken over. Don't you lie to me. Question is where? Because they shouldn't have been able to, but they were. And now I have to rebuild everything. Because that's just the easiest way to form a lot of things like that. A lot of celestial bodies. But please, pray tell and explain it to me, my good friend. Ancient woodland. Fair enough. Where is this woodland? I have so many of them that I don't remember where it was. dwarves and their stupidity. I'm just gonna make a bunch of patrols. BrainBoy's not gonna mind. He's not gonna have to retake every single little thing, set up all those rituals again, and then just continue on with his day. No, not at all. There it is. Alright. Oi, get out of me territory. And trust me, these dwarves are dead. Unless the cockatrices just screw up severely, which the cockatrices really can. Just gonna bet on them not doing so. Anyway. Activate special locations for everyone but the actual spellcasters. The actual spellcasters are gonna finally move. Oh neat, another infernal tower with another heliophagus. One of the other major things we were doing is just scrying the entirety of this realm, just so we can see what's going on. Speaking of which, can I recruit more? No, I can't. Why would I ever ask? It's basically been showing us bits and pieces of other realms. And we're just slowly learning what we can do with this place. Indeed, never trust a dwarf, nor dwarvish mountains. It's just we can't get rid of them from their mountains. Alrighty then. So, everyone else... I said... Everyone else, move back to deserted port. Who can. Because you've got a long journey ahead of you to go and assist everyone else with dealing with the upcoming raids, because I need to make my super army. And one of you druids just take command over every spellcaster here. And also take a bunch of slingers so you can defend yourselves in case you encounter something awful for some reason or other. Although with the amount of spellcasters we've got, I'm not too concerned. Alright. Get over here. And take the Pyromancer. What does the Pyromancer even have again? Right, Gem of Concentration. Neat. And everywhere there are bare-chested slingers, just get us a bunch of bare-chested slingers. Because I've got a major problem. And a major malfunction. With having to go out of my way to go and murder an absolutely ridiculous number of people. Creeping Doom wins. Oh, you did not petrify everything. For once, I'm impressed. Oh, now you petrified one of our units. Can the cockatrices please just go around the chimeras, please? Like, just go around the chimeras. That would be a fun story to tell your kids. This dwarf is very dead. He is so dead he doesn't even know it. Alright, time to rebuild everything we lost because the game just decided to say so. I should have watched that fight just to give people, like, a taste of what's going on here. Oh my goodness, you're trying to attack us in our mountain stronghold. It's ants, though, because that's fair. Bloody giant ants in their natural armor. Why are ants so good? Why do ants have to be the scariest thing here, next to the dwarves? You can... Feel free to keep killing my ravens. You're not attacking anything important if you're killing a raven. Thankfully. Alright, special power. Heart of the Forest. Shepherds of the Woods. All of you people... Do I have any other commanders? No, I do not. Continue to scry until we've revealed literally every single portion on the map. Or if you ever deny that revealing every single portion on the map will be useful, I will slit your throat because you have no idea what intelligence means. It was like a hotkey to activate the special location. Oh well. An ice imp in the north. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Alright. Well, you are going to make a long trip south? What's the closest ancient woodland? Yeah, it's just basically straight south. I didn't know I gave you some defenders. You're going to make a long trip south, and you're going to run straight to this ancient woodland, upgrade yourself, get fairy circle or fairy path, teleport yourself down to the crystal tower, or crystal palace? No. Wherever the mage tower was. Or at least to the one city we own. And then we'll move on from there. And then you, once again, summon the Heart of the Forest, and then the Shepherds. We don't own any other random locations that I'd like to control, but hey, more bare-chested slingers in areas that are less than 50. The reason I consider 50 to be the magic number is usually at around 50, there's not a whole lot your enemies can do to kick your units out of the territories you control. Because they could run in, but they'll take massive harm doing so. You know, let's just watch this. Come on, Banshee. Can you hold us off forever? Well, if the wizard keeps casting, maybe. Oh, we actually killed one of their units. I'm surprised. Like, piece by piece, they're getting demolished. And I also just really, really want to go and finally assault that Dwarvish keep. And that might actually be my first order of business, just because they keep producing armies behind me to try to take stuff. And they just need to stop doing that. In spite of the sheer amount of ballista, which will just rip my army to shreds, because that's just how this game works. That's just how Elysium works. So power, Lord of the Wild. Boy, just so this stuff doesn't happen again, just like deposit a single ent, for the love of God. And where is you? Where is the Dwarvish Queen? And where's the closest one? Cedarwood Forest. Special power, fairy paths, here. Special power, legendary being. Thank you, we need more siege. Whatever they take, they probably put in their beer to increase the taste. You know, if you were wrong, it wouldn't be that disturbing, but yeah, no, you're pretty right. There's so many infernal towers, it's not even funny. Monster fish. Monster fish. 500,000 years later, we might discover something that is worth my time. Is it the Void? No, it's the Sea of the Dead area, which I've learned a lot of random tidbits about, but nothing really concrete that's important. And that's what sucks. Can we, like, reveal this section, just so I can be done trying to reveal it? Oh neat, giant jellyfish. Ah, more Seas of the Dead. What do I actually know of the Land of the Dead? Hang on. There's all these, like, burned out shadow woods here, but I don't have, like, a concrete picture. Anyway, as is before, just move, just move. You can run through the ancient temple and pick up whatever you want there. You've got to Lord of the Wild. You don't have to do anything else here. They're gonna own the iron mine. I might just kick them out. No, we'll move you later. I need to get more birds anyway. poison wins in the end. I'm curious who's going to win, trolls or forest shepherds? Trolls right now, but that's not it's only because we don't severely outnumber them. We might be able to kick them out before too long. What do you even have? Battle Fright and a lot of never healing wounds. What are you? You're a white. I'm scared. Because if he gets a single life drain off, he will just not die. But he did die, and we are happier for it. Oh baby, the little snakes are going to kill the Forest Guardians, because once again, for some reason, they're not immune to poison, which makes no sense. Bless me. Oh my gosh, you're gonna go attack Illidan, aren't you? I just want you people to leave me be. And then not attack me in a bloody ancient forest. Well, if you're going to be defending this place, you might as well just teleport on down to Illidan and give them Battle Fright in case they try to attack. Because usually they won't attack this place. Illidan? Where's Illidan? Where is Illidan? There's Illidan. Might not be too bad. We'll ferry paths on down to Illidan and just have you sit there spamming messenger crows. We'll see if the cockatrices and chimeras together alongside the casters can hold them off. Once again, if you all would be so kind as just reveal a lot of locations, because I'm just curious to see what we might see. We've almost mapped the entirety of Elysium. There's like a few areas we don't know, and those are rapidly becoming known to us. These guys might fight, but they're probably not. And that's just the terrible news that we're going to get, is these guys will just not fight each other. And this will just be stuck here for an eternity, doing nothing at all. Slingers, slingers. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Scout and Hornblower to beef up the defenses. Ancient Temple. I think if I were to transfer out you... You can only burn the forest, you don't have a special power, so transfer him back in. You branch Whisperwood is not going to grab anything else because he has no need to at all. No need to at all. No need to at all. That guy's dead, that guy's dead. This we know in his stead. Right, I forgot we have like a little hero I could dump a bunch of items onto, which is not actually that helpful. As is before, just messenger crows. Just keep spamming messenger crows. Fill up the skies, fill up the stars. Alright, well, this is 50-50. It depends on if the float cats get their chance to life drain, which they do. So now the float cats are invincible. You cannot hit the float cats hard enough because they're just going to keep gaining more health. Annoying. Dispossessed spirits will probably die. Now it seems like they're working together to stop me. And looks like he decided to run off. Go deal with a rat. Oh my goodness, can you leave the woodland alone? For 2 seconds. Oh, there we go, Ether Lords. Blech. That's all I can really say, because we just need to get somewhere. Maybe kick these horrors out. Well, we can't kick the horrors out unless we, like, break the cube, and I don't think there's a way to break the cube. I would like to touch the cube and just see what happens, but, well... yeah. But the only adequate reply I can give. Okay, yeah, so she's just been taking apart her own armies to, like, head on out there and try to capture something, leaving only an obscene amount of dwarven ballista. Merely an obscene amount of dwarven ballista. Seems even out at sea there are a bunch of horrors just waiting to be eaten. Ooh? Nope, nothing worth my time. There rarely is. I mean, the messenger crows are starting to get down south and once again capture anything that normally can't be captured. Let's see if there's like another ancient woodland on the one area I can't easily explore. The entire purpose of just exploring everything. That and occasionally taking a glimpse of something similar to like the elemental plains. Or otherwise. Alright. You boys continue on down south, you'll get to the ancient woodland before too long. We can grab the chieftain to add more to our ranks. Get over to the crystal globe and activate again to continue the trend of just scouting everywhere. I think the Kraken wins, but I'm not sure. Not if he gets stunned repeatedly. Oh, whatever it is, he takes a massive wound anyway. Sweet. Already seen how this turns out. We know how this turns out. All the additional undead adds, aside from the Banshee, who has 47 dead forest shepherds to its name. It's almost impressive. That's just a funny joke. This could go in either favor. It depends on the number of archers being able to be successful and how many hits we get. Alright, her army's cleaned up again. Oh? Looks like we're gonna grab a town from one of their ancestors. Neat. My herb income only increases, but it's not like I have much else to really say. We just steal everything they own, and they have to go back to fight to capture it, and then they get attacked by independence. Then we continue to steal everything they own, and they'll eventually get weak enough where we can kick them out of our lives. Your Davala's running low on dudes. I think the Gortide wins here. Oh yeah, because it does the I can hit for 999. Right. The wolves can't kill Soulless. Well, one of the very first actions, as always, is just tossing a new chieftain. Whisperwood continues to take 5 years to get anywhere nearby. Then again, Do we truly care? I think not. So close to revealing something good. So close, but so far away. Still so sad there's no other ancient woodlands out there because the jungle exists. I feel like an equivalent in an ancient jungle or something similar. A city of the dead. What would the dead know that the living do not? What's like being dead, maybe. You join them. As is before, continue marching down south. And we'll continue our recruitment. I like to laugh about the idea of how much we actually own, but we still own a decent amount of the map. Let's talk about human sacrifices to their masters. The moment they realize that most of their troops are animals, I'll just start stealing them. Look, I don't count an attack as those guys stomping one of my crows into the ground. Count an attack being them attacking an army or a forest of mine. Would the poison work? No, it does not poison them. That's disappointing. Everything. Oh no, wait, no. Should be fine here. As long as you can protect the tree long enough for him to get enough poison together, we should be okay. He's got a feeble-minded, which is good for morale. It's confused. Poison gets dumped on him. You attempt to sleep him again. Poison gets dumped on him again. No! Freaking Gore-Tide horrors. We can fix it with our one defender before too long. Did I sentry him there? Where did I put him? Summoning another one's not too problematic. He did a good job killing a horror. We know they can be killed. Why do we not have the Haunted City yet? Is another question of mine. Like, by all rights, we should own that place. Because it's so close to an ancient woodland. The Forest Guardians have taken so long to do something about it. Divicho. Again, we're still learning like random tidbits of other planes, but nothing concrete enough to make it worthwhile, except maybe going through the rock grounds and rock forests. I kind of want to, because the place is usually interesting to mess with. Alright, through the coal mine, and then we're going to attack the Dwarven City, and hopefully finally kill the freaking Dvala.